A rookie cop breaks his own door and lies about a break-in. Bad idea. Then a man tries to trick a sobriety test, but the officer doesn't fall for it. Next, a protester's flag gets a cop's attention. What happens next is surprising. Imagine stopping a speeding car and finding your own police chief inside. Finally, a jail officer gets caught sneaking a phone to an inmate. Big trouble. Keep watching for more crazy moments. A rookie police officer was told to shave before his shift. He went home, shaved, and left, but forgot his body camera inside. He kicked his own door in to get it, and then falsely reported a break-in, which investigators quickly discovered was his doing.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations, you know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
Yes,
was
sir.
at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir.
A rookie police officer claimed someone broke into his home, but investigators suspected he kicked in his own door. When questioned, he gave inconsistent answers, and officers urged him to be honest, warning that lying could damage his career.
Everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay, it's not the end of the world, man, but I need you.
The rookie officer admitted to kicking his own door after getting locked out, but falsely reported a break-in. Investigators confronted him, emphasizing that honesty is crucial in law enforcement, and that filing a false report is a crime.
You're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I barely at a level of maturity where I was. Okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. But these things happen. You're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call. And this could be an important life lesson. Okay? But at the same time,
The rookie officer was asked to return all department-issued gear after being caught filing a false report. Investigators reminded him that honesty is essential in law enforcement and assured him they would handle the situation as fairly as possible.
I'm just saying, wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
One wallet and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yep. So, you didn't put it in the car, right?
I don't think so. No.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back there on the TV.
What do you say?
14. Said something 14.
Break off or something?
15 confirming you want 13 to break off.
14.
14 and 15 are clear. I thought it said break off.
14, 16, and 33 application.
These good?
Yes.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The officer was charged with filing a false report, and his job status with the department is uncertain. He was told to wait while the situation was being handled. Next, a routine traffic stop takes an unexpected turn. When an officer pulls over his own chief, a routine traffic stop takes an unexpected twist when a Tucson officer realizes he's pulled over his own police chief. Tension remains. Will the chief get a ticket or a talking to? As it turns out, respect wins out in the end. But that still seems a moment to remember.
So, registration, license, proof of insurance, sir. I'm guessing I need all that. How's your day going, though, besides this?
I've been dealing with budget meetings for the last multiple hours. This is, you know, a city car.
Yeah. I'm assuming the car's in your name?
No, this is a city car.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and guess the insurance is good then, right, sir?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well,
I appreciate
I give warnings, so...
When the officer realizes who he's dealing with, he opts to warn the police chief rather than issue a ticket. They exchange pleasantries, and the chief commends the officer's professionalism. The interaction wraps up with some positivity. Watch what this man says. He is holding a flag that has something written on it that shouldn't be there. When the cop told him to put it down, what did he do? See for yourself.
I totally
Let me
appreciate
advise you
that.
that this is public property.
Actually, this is private property that you're on
Oh,
right
it
now.
is?
It is.
Who owns it?
The Adams County government.
The Adams County government. Oh, I forgot about his name. Didn't he run for president? No, he's not a person, it's the public! What the f is wrong with you people?
Sir?
No
Do it
justice, no peace.
Keep an eye out all the way around, please. You've been asked to leave the property.
Yeah?
You are now committing trespassing, okay? That's all we're asking you to do, is to leave the property.
I need your card.
I will give you my information when we're done.
No, you're
Okay.
good now.
The man asks the cop for his card. The cop says, "My card is attached to me." The cop then tells him, "This is public property. Leave this place." But the man refuses to leave. After that, they started chanting slogans and moved forward, while the cop followed them.
Go. He is under arrest. He's under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing and for disorderly conduct.
On public property, dipshit!
Not
What the
disorderly.
f is wrong with you?
When he's in front of the business, yelling everybody.
That's not
You see
public
this sign?
property.
It says
Freedom of speech.
You wanna know why? Because cops like you keep
Relax.
And he refused to give me his ID, which he's required to do,
For what?
so I could issue him a citation for trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
They kicked him out of the property.
you!
After that, they were arrested, but they continued their misbehavior. Next, a Texas sheriff fires a jail officer for sneaking a phone to an inmate. A Texas sheriff fires a jail officer for allegedly sneaking a phone to an inmate. The sheriff accuses him of betraying public trust and confirms he cannot keep his job. The former officer is now in custody at the same jail.
Keep your job, okay? So let me just make it easy. You're fired. You're no longer an employee here. You understand? You've betrayed the trust of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve, and you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you've worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest for bringing a prohibited item, a cell phone, into a correctional facility. That's a third-degree felony. You have any questions about that? Well, you're going to be cuffed. First thing...
The sheriff orders the fired jail officer to remove his uniform, stating he no longer deserves to wear it. This emphasizes the seriousness of the betrayal. The officer complies as his dismissal is finalized. Next, an officer conducts a field sobriety test on someone claiming injuries might affect their performance. An off-duty police officer was pulled over for speeding and reckless driving. He tried to avoid a sobriety test by giving multiple excuses about his physical condition. Despite his efforts, he was arrested for drunk driving and other violations.
Go ahead and hop on out real quick. You're not under arrest. You know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and walk right back here. Any weapons on you or anything?
Yes, sir.
All right. Walk back here. Truett, so you're speeding. You fail to maintain your lane. As I'm standing at the window, I smell an odor of an alcoholic beverage. Now you're chewing gum. Can you be honest with me and let me know, did you consume any alcohol at all?
No, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Is there any reason at all that I'd be smelling alcohol on you?
No, I have cologne on.
Okay. Was anybody drinking at your buddy's house? That's where you're coming from?
No.
I was like, okay, cool. All right. I'd like to do a field sobriety test on you just to make sure that you're okay to continue driving. Are you willing to go through a field sobriety test?
So, I don't have my ankle brace on. I broke my ankle in the gunfight.
You what?
A police officer is conducting a field sobriety test on a person who claims to have multiple injuries, including ankle and hand issues, which may affect their ability to perform certain tests. The officer offers alternative tests like the alphabet, counting, and finger dexterity tests, but the person insists their condition could interfere with the results. The officer continues with the process while confirming their employment with APD.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
I just want you to follow that with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head or your body. Do you understand that test?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about it?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. Any recent head injuries, TBIs, concussions?
I did break my skull on parachute jump in the Army.
About how long ago?
It's been years.
Okay.
8 years.
So nothing recent?
No.
Okay, cool.
I still box and stuff, but I shouldn't have a head injury.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
The officer continues the field sobriety test, asking the person to follow a finger movement with their eyes. They then test cognitive abilities by having them recite part of the alphabet and count backward. The person struggles slightly, but completes the tasks, and the officer proceeds with further testing.
So I'm right hand dominant, and I broke the carpals really bad. And then my left hand, it still has ankylosing, that spondylitis. It really messed up the joints and restricts the movements there.
Okay. So which hand do you have best movement in?
So my right's gonna be a little bit limited with like actually closing in, but I could almost simulate, but it'd be a little restricted.
So, again, easy question. Which hand do you have better movement in?
I would say my right, but it's a little mangled if you could just take that into account.
Absolutely, I will.
Okay.
For this test, I want you to start with your index finger and your thumb. When I tell you to, you'll go like this. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's one iteration. I want you to do that 3 times. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to show you again?
Yes.
So when I tell you to, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was one iteration. I want you to do that 3 times.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 31.
The officer, suspecting alcohol consumption, offers a breath test, which the person declines. They are then handcuffed, searched, and placed in the police vehicle.
The officer ensures their comfort while preparing for transports.
Gotta read this to you. So, listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for DWI. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity.
The officer ensures their comfort while preparing for transport. A person refuses a breath test but opts for a blood test. The officer warns of consequences like license loss and a harsher sentence. Meanwhile, an off-duty officer is charged with DWI, speeding, and lane violations. If you're enjoying these crazy moments, don't forget to like and subscribe. More unbelievable stories are coming your way.